So yes, welcome back. My name is Jay Axion. We are coming back to Brotato, Danger 5, All Bros, both maps. We have completed most of or I should say about half of the Abyss. We're all the way through the Crash Zone already, and today we are starting with the Streamer. On the Abyss map, we will be playing Danger 5. The Streamer, a very interesting character. Like a Streamer, as you sit down and you talk to the chat, you just play around video games, you just earn money. That doesn't happen for a lot of streamers. Very, very small few, but it's still a good time though when you do. But yes, you earn 3% of your materials for a max of 25 per second while standing still. But when you can't stand still, because we won't be able to stand still all the time, you do get 40% damage, you get 40% attack speed, and you get 2 armor for every structure you have. Now, we do not get as many materials, 50% materials dropped, and we lose damage and speed for every 15 and 30 materials we have, respectively. So, for this, this one, I'm trying to think, since it is the first run of the stream, I think we're going to just take it easy, and we're just going to start with the good old-fashioned SMG. And from there, I will be, again, playing on Danger 5, because in my book, all maps, I do want to beat every character on Danger 5. It's a fun little challenge that I like to do. I would try to do the whole, beat them in all one go, but, or beat them without dying any times, but I'm just not that good. So yes, what I normally do with the Streamer is, you didn't see it that first round because brain fart, but what I try to do is I just try to stand around and just let that cash accumulate, and then for the last 5 seconds, I'll run it around and collect as much as I can. But we'll just take 2 SMGs here for the first part, then let's go. For the most part, the first few waves, not even going to worry about saving up any money, because you do get more money as you, or you do get more money per second as you have more money. So it's one thing that we're going to definitely have to keep in mind. Now the question is, do I want to go after the Gobbler? Well, there's my answer. The answer was no. So let it go. All right, let's just pick up all this money on the ground, and there you go, 41, not bad. Not great, but not bad. We will start with some harvesting. That will just help with our economy a little bit. And then, first things first, as always, I'm just going to buy out as many weapons and get all the weapons I can find. Unfortunately, I didn't find another SMG to lock in, but that should be fine. So again, just going to stand around and let me earn money. And then, okay, maybe not. All right, do not want to take any hits. I mean, I don't mind taking hits, but let's try not to. It's not a fun time to take damage. So, as always, we're just gonna... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna break my little, hey, let's just stand around making money. Just because there's a couple trees, and trees give me a chance for more money and items on the ground. We'll definitely take the cake. We'll take some regen. Regen's not bad. We'll probably go for lifesteal for the most part, but regen's kind of going to be where it's at. And then let's see if we can't get just a little more harvesting. There we go. And you know what? We'll take a little luck as well. All right, so there's another SMG. Let's grab... Okay, we are definitely going to want that loot worm. That loot worm is going to allow us to stand around a lot longer without having to do anything. So we'll be able to make more money, and that loot worm will go and collect the money for us that we can't pick up. We'll take another SMG, see if we can't lock in one more. We can't, but we have our 6 SMGs now, so we're good there. So just continue making money, and, I like to pretend that this guy's a big streamer, but not being a big streamer myself, I can't visualize it very well. But I do feel like this is probably what it would be like in real life. Probably not, but I know streamers, they have to do a lot to actually produce good content, and that's something that we will need to do. All right, let's go and collect the money. Let's see if we can't get to both trees. We did, but we didn't get a free item, which is fine. All right, I am going to take some... Well, let's see. It's only wave 4, and we do have a level up. So it might behoove us to take just a little bit of damage. But we are going to take that loot worm. We are going to take some crit. Crit's going to be needed 100%. You always kind of want crit with SMGs, because if you can crit those bullets as you get more and more damage, that's just going to be better. Lock in that other SMG, and that's all we're going to be doing, so we'll just go to the next wave. Now that we've kind of filled out our... okay. I guess there are going to be times when we do have to move. Those armored characters are going to be the big one. But that's where hopefully damage is going to come in. So, yeah, this is, I think the Abyss is definitely going to be a little bit harder for the streamer. Mainly because there are a lot more armored characters that we have to worry about. But for the most part, we should be fine. I'm probably going to save up a little bit of money as well with this, because, well, don't need to buy too many things right now. I'm going to recycle that. I don't need the attack speed, and I don't want to lose damage right now, because that's one of the big things I'm going to be looking for is damage. So let's take some HP here, because I do need a little bit more HP. We'll take another SMG, and I don't need the speed. The regen might be nice. Let's lock that in, and see if we can't lock in a couple more SMGs. Let's go to wave 6. Now we should start to see, let's see, 1% of 40 is 0.4, so around the, I forgot what it is. I think it's like the 60 or 70 material mark. We'll start to see plus 2s and then plus 3s. Eventually we'll get up there to plus 4s. There we go. So now we're making two materials. So we're actually gonna be sitting pretty. For the most part, I'll probably, my sustainability will be on the HP regen and lifesteal. Probably do a mix of it. But for the most part, I'll probably just take stuff that allows me just to stand still. Now I am gonna run around. We are almost dead. Do not want to die. All right, not bad. Definitely taking that missile because that's damage. We need damage. Take a little more luck. All right, let's take some SMGs. Probably just the 2. We'll take the plan. I'll lock in that Lost Duck because having that luck will be nice. Cauldron might help a little bit. I don't know how much, but I do think the Loot Worm triggers the 20% damage for 2 seconds after picking up consumables, so we'll definitely take a look at that. And actually, I'll lock in all of that. I think having that injection just for extra damage is going to be good. Because we are going to need as much damage as we can get. Let's go to wave 7. So, good news is we are starting with 2 off the bat. And the fact that we're heading for 3 and 4 is a little concerning. We do need more damage, but we'll get there. Right now, we are at the point where we are killing everything in 1 hit, so I'm not too worried. Now, the Walrus is going to worry me a lot, but then again, we can always run around and get that extra 40% damage to help with killing these guys. But yeah, for the most part, we're just gonna stand around, let my Loot Worm do all my pickups, all my trees, and for the most part, I'm just gonna sit here and just earn money. You know, kind of like all the other streamers and the rich people do. All right, not bad. Not bad, wave 7. Let's see what we can do. I would very much like damage if possible. I do want to get out of that negative damage, but for the most part, we'll try to keep this as low as possible, and that is try to raise that up. But I will take everything here. The pumpkin will be good because if we can get some pierce, that would be nice. And we'll take 1 more SMG and we'll lock in that spyglass as well. And then let's go to wave 7, or I'm sorry, wave 8. Alright, this is going to be interesting with the... Okay, we were able to get the... I was a little worried about the anglerfish there, because those guys will... I mean, they'll come after you, and they're kind of beefy. Yeah, just like that. That was just a test, though. I just wanted to see what would happen. And now we know. They will kill you in 2 hits. So, as always, I do try to play down each character at a time. I don't really want to... Don't like switching characters too much, since we are just going 1 character at a time. So yeah, we'll play the streamer again, and I'm going to do the SMG 1 more time. I think the SMG is pretty good. Alright, let's pick up this material since we are almost done with the wave. Didn't get a tree, that's too bad. Alright, let's do SMG. Ooh, if I take the coupon, I won't be able to take the SMG. So I'm going to take the SMG, and we'll save the coupon for next time. And see if we can't lock in 1 more SMG. Let's go to wave 2. Yeah, this is one of those characters where there are a lot of items that I don't normally take, specifically like barricade, the statue, like a lot of those items where you actually do want to stand around. Not very great. But with the streamer and characters like the soldier, they're awesome. And you definitely want to take them. So we will definitely be taking those. Alright, let's see if we can't get a little harvesting to start off with. Alright, take the coupon, we'll take the SMG. Lock in another SMG. We do want structures, because structures do give us armor. So we will be taking every structure we can find. And, do we want to take some engineering with that? Probably not. We'll just go to wave 3. Structures are more going to be for, like I said, just getting that extra armor that I'm going to need. Plus, it'll help with the, killing enemies. Because most of our economy is going to be coming from just standing around. And, well, that's the plan, at least. But hopefully, alright, 5 seconds, let's run around. We did get free items, so that's nice. And I'm not worrying about curse at all with this character. I'm going to be standing around the whole time. I'm not going to go chasing after those curse bearers. We'll take the jelly, take a little more harvesting. Alright, take the SMG, we'll take the turret. Pets are an interesting option. It definitely enables more killing, but that's a lot of money to spend right now for a pet, so I'm not going to take it. But, I will take the tentacle. That's 46 materials for 3% crit and a chance to heal. And there's another SMG. And actually, that's range damage, so we're going to take that. Let's go to wave 4. Hey, Cosmic, how are you doing today? You're dead? Oh, I'm sorry. I have those days too, and it's just gotta ride it out until you start feeling better. You're doing fine? I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, we started with the streamer today. So, we're just, gonna stand around and make money. You know, I wish I could do that in real life, but I can't. It's not how real life works. It's a little unfortunate, but, you know, man can dream, can he? 2 free items, but unfortunately left a lot of materials on the ground, but we're good. Pearl. Yeah, I'll take a pearl. I'm going to be taking luck. Baby Gecko's pretty good. That'll help us collect some extra materials. Take a pearl. Well, we can actually start taking some luck to hopefully trigger the pearl. We do need 10 luck before the first one triggers, so we'll get there though. All right, take the SMG. We'll take the lens for now. I'll leave the tentacle locked in, and I kind of want to see if I can lock in one more SMG. And let's go to wave 5. But yeah, I'm glad you're doing fine. It's always good to hear. Now we're gonna have to run around, unfortunately, with the armored characters. Those guys are gonna be a little hard to kill. Actually, if we stayed near our turret, we might be able to kill them quicker. Well, debatable. Ooh, crap. Nope. Stay away. Alright. Again, having SMGs with an armored characters, not a great combination, especially on streamer. Where you do want to kind of just sit around, and as you can see, we cannot sit around right now. There's a tree up there. I'll at least go for that. I did get some curse. Not great, but I'm not going to be upset about that. But yeah, how's your night going? Cosmic, hopefully you had a good day at, well, actually, are you still in school? It's mid-May, so you're probably getting close to finals being over. There's more harvesting. We'll take that. And now we are on level 5, so we are guaranteed a blue. I would like some range damage. And then we'll take the SMG. We'll take the tentacle. Padding will actually be really good here. So we'll take the padding and take the small magazine, and the jelly shield was actually awesome. So let's do that, and then let's go to wave 6. Yep, just gonna sit around and make money. Again, gonna look for that loot worm to hopefully be able to pick up some of this material, but if I can get something like Sif's Relic or some more baby geckos to help me pull in a lot of this materials, that'd be great. But I will take what I can get. Alright, start making some more money. We are +3 already. There is a tree though, I want the tree. So again, tree might get free item. Right now, because we do have those pearls, we have a chance to find extra pearls each crate. And that would be nice. That would be very nice. Alright, not a bad wave 6. Not a great wave 6, but not a bad one. Take a little luck here, so now we'll start benefiting from the pearls. I don't need the padding just yet, so I'm gonna hold off on that. I will take the small magazine, the turret, or I'm sorry, I took the jelly shield. I wanted to take the small magazine, but we'll get to it. There's another turret. And you know what? That harvesting is gonna be great as well, so let's go to the next wave. Harvesting will just help with the econ. Turrets will help with the armor. So now we have 6 armor, so I don't actually need to... Actually, if I get enough turrets, I don't need to buy armor. If we can find something like the Pocket Factory, that'll be even better. Oh, that was a walrus. I did not see that. I was not paying attention. Well, the bad side's about being a streamer and looking at chat is you sometimes don't see things. But again, that's where that armor's coming into play. But yes, I hope you all having a wonderful night. I am just enjoying a nice, relaxing night before Friday comes, because Friday's always a fun day. Usually a relaxing day at work for me where I get to catch up with a lot of work, but it is what it is. We'll take some health, because I do need some health. Bait is not something I'm really looking forward to taking, but I do need damage. Small magazine's going to cost me 6 damage. Bait will let me gain 8 though. So let's take both. I do need some form of regen, so that'll be nice. And I think that's all I'm going to do, and let's go. I'm trying to keep my money up just a little bit. But right now, we're just going to focus on surviving, especially with these leeches and the anglerfish. So now that I've survived, let's get back in the middle, start making some extra money. After this cereal, I'm going to eat an applesauce. That sounds delicious. I'm not going to lie. I haven't eaten applesauce in a couple months. I haven't eaten cereal in like a year, and I want both right now. Those both sound good. What kind of cereal are you eating, if I could ask? Because I'm about to be a little bit jealous. I'm not gonna lie. You eat applesauce every night. Applesauce is delicious, and it's good for you. Well, it's good for you if you kind of get the unsweetened kind, because then it's just apples. Well, apples minus the fiber. Can't remember if there's much fiber in applesauce. Let's see. We're going to take the luck here. We'll take the cake. We'll take the regen. We'll take the padding finally. Going to lock in that goblet. We'll lock in the garden. We'll lock in the landmines because, again, these are structures. These will give us armor. You know, we'll take a little book. Why not? Let's take a book, get that engineering up, and hopefully, you know, get our turrets to be a little bit better. You're eating Cheerios. Ooh. Well, Cheerios, which are the Mexican form of Cheerios that are made out of churros. Which I'm not gonna lie, that would sound delicious. That is a product I should market, or I should work on. I'm gonna run around. I do not want those eggs to spawn with this one. That's just gonna be a nuisance to have eggs spawning. Fortunately, I'm not able to just stand around a lot. This is the one problem that I have with the streamer with SMGs is if you don't get enough damage and enough range, you can't actually take advantage of his passive. Then again, we are making a decent amount of money, and we will continue. I mean, interest is a thing here, so it'll just compound on each other. Ooh, that's another damage. Let's see, I need the loot worm. I really need the loot worm or more baby geckos because that's a lot of materials I'm leaving on the ground by. But I will take health. I do need more health. Today I learned it takes 5 teaspoons, no tablespoons of salt to kill someone. That's not a lot. 5 tablespoons of salt. So the question is, though, over how much time is going to be the big question. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure 5 tablespoons of salt is probably, what? Tablespoons of salt, 2 grams. So a tablespoon of salt is 17.9 or 18 grams. And I'm pretty sure that, like, French fries from McDonald's has like 50 grams of salt or so. Actually, that's completely wrong. Like in a day or in one sitting. One sitting would make sense because that's a lot of salt for one sitting. But it would be curious to see. All right, so what are we going to do? We're going to take the goblet, we're going to take the gun, we're going to take the landmines. I might as well take the helmet because that is just extra armor. I'm going to lock in the SMG, we'll lock in that treasure map, and we're going to go to wave 10. Now, I'm definitely not going to be spending down as much anymore because we do want to take advantage of the fact that 3% of our current materials is what we get back for standing around, but fortunately, like I said, SMGs, we don't have a lot of damage right now. So we're going to have to run around to activate that extra 40%. And I think I'm just going to focus on damage for the most part, because that's what I really need. Yeah, this is bad. I might have to switch it over to maybe a revolver. Revolver might do well. Something with piercing. That's another thing, is I don't have any piercing. The other problem is as we get more and more materials, I am losing speed, so that's why you really want to be able to stand around. Let's see. Only 300 to 400 milligrams in a McDonald's fry. Large fry has 400. Yeah, that's a lot. Hey, Case, welcome in. How are you doing today? How's your week been going? There's my range damage that I need. So we will take another SMG. We'll take the treasure map. We'll take the fertilizer. And from there, I'm not going to take the metal because I don't want to lose crit. And you can barely hear my mic. Now my mic is all the way turned up. Let me check my stream levels. Yeah, my mic is pretty good. Your it might be on your end, Case. It has 90% of your potassium in a single fry or medium. That's wild. Yeah, fries are pretty crazy. We'll definitely take the corrupted shard. We'll take the wings. I'm gonna lock in the alien tongue, and I spent down accidentally because I wasn't paying attention. And we'll basically lock in everything, and hopefully get some good damage going. We don't have good damage. Definitely need to work on getting some damage ups. Yeah, no, fast food, you'd be surprised how much, like, actual sodium and stuff is in that stuff. It's really crazy. Oof, I am not doing well. I'm not taking advantage of what the streamer is known for, which is standing around. SMG is probably not the best choice to start off with. So we might, if we do die, we're going to try a different weapon. Because I'm really sad about how little money I'm making, because this is not how you're supposed to play the streamer. Oof. This is rough. I'm not gonna lie. This is a rough run so far. I'm gonna take damage. I need damage. We'll take the SMG. We'll take the alien tongue. I can't. I want to take that stuff, but I can't. I need money. Okay, that's wild. So tomorrow's my birthday, and it's state testing tomorrow. No, it's today. State testing is today. After you do this, can you do Renegade? We will see. I do kind of just... actually, I may have already been the Renegade on this, but we will see. We are completing all the characters, so I'm not double dipping on any characters, but we'll see. But good luck. Happy birthday, and good luck with your state testing. I remember state testing. Never had fun with it, but... It was just a nice little easy day for us. Ah, crap. I can't stand around again. I don't have enough damage. But I am learning a little bit more. I am able to stand around just a little bit. I already did it. Well, oh, well, congratulations. Hopefully you did well. I remember state testing is one of those things where it's like, it's it's not fun. It's just like it's a whole day of just like, hey, let's sit down and just see what you've memorized and stuff. They don't give you a lot of, it doesn't really test your critical thinking. Well, it does, but it's one of those things where it's like, I'd rather see you guys do like practical stuff. Like, hey, here's let's solve a really hard math problem or something. But then again, depends on what age, what grade you're in, things like that. But I'm gonna ignore the snowball. Let's take some more range damage. There's a turret, so that's more armor. Take another SMG. We'll take some crit. No, I need to... Ooh, improved tools is going to be huge. Let's go to wave 13. I really need to start trying to make money, but these guys are not making it easy. Ooh, yeah, see... yeah, I'm dead. That's fine. But, alright, we're going to keep doing the streamer, because again, I'm playing a single character until I beat them. We're going to take something that's a little better. You know what? I get armor for structures, so let's try this. Let's try the shield. The shield might be an interesting play. I say that as I take a plethora of hits. But once I get more shields, it'll be a little better. Wait, do I lose attack speed? No. I gain attack speed when I move. Okay. Let's take, again, I'm just going to try to find my shields. Ooh, there's a gentle alien. That'll be good. There's another shield. And pickup range is probably going to be not so much needed. And we'll just stand around and see how this goes. Plus, this will be a lot more damage than the SMG, so I should be able to take most of the guys out with one hit. Then again, I am still going to have to run around because I don't have enough attack speed quite yet. It's weird. With the streamer, you have to find that fine line between taking damage or taking attack speed and other things. I think I just rolled off of... yeah, I think I rolled off of... well, there's attack speed, so we'll take the attack speed. There's a turret, so we'll lock that in. But it's good. See, this is where the problem is going to come in, is with these guys. Not being able to reach them to shoot them. Alright, sand around again. Take some of these enemies out. Shields may have been a bad option. Not gonna lie. Tonight will be a good night. You have faith. I have faith too. There's another shield. We'll take the turret just for the extra armor. Increases my damage, and we'll go to the next wave. No, I'm sure I'll have a pretty good night, but I don't know. It's one of those things that's like, we'll see. You never know how things go. Got to go. Bye. Well, thanks for stopping by, Case. I hope you have a good rest of your night. I will say the one nice thing about the shields is all the materials are going to be super close by. Alright, there's 4. And if I get a loot worm, that'll be very helpful. Melee does nothing for me. Take some luck. Take a coupon. We'll take the gentle alien finally. Oh, there's a shield that I need. There's a structure for armor. And, there's a... Well, I'm not going to take the bag. I'll take the bag. I don't know if I'll actually be using the bag, but, or if I'll be able to use it very much, but, we're definitely going to take it. I'm going to come back in like an hour. When the stream hits like an hour, I'll probably join. Alright, well, when you come back, say hi, and I'll be saying hi. Be sure to say hi back. Also, these guys are... I was going to say the shooters are kind of like stormtroopering me and like not hitting me at all, but nope, they got a few shots in. Yeah, you really need a ranged weapon with this. The shields are great, but not being able to hit those guys shooting at you is going to be a problem. Never mind. Okay. Take some armor. Structure that. Going to lock in that penguin because we are going to need the penguin. And harvesting is good. HP is good. We'll take that. Let's go to wave 6. Let's see how we do. Hopefully, I mean, the damage is getting decent. Not gonna lie, having 20s. This is just kind of an experiment with this weapon. Curious how things will go. Again, I am gonna need a lot of, regen though if I do this. And if I can get a statue, that'd be great as well. There's a tree. I'm gonna move around to A, not die, and B, get the tree. You got a free item. Nope. Not bad. 144. Ooh, there's an alien worm. We'll take that. So we do got a free blue. I'm going to take the harvesting here. Take the harvesting and the penguin. We'll take the... Ooh, there's a good spiky shield. There's regen, so there's more regen. We'll take that. Probably take the luck, because, that'll be good as well. You don't want a heart attack. Neither do I. Heart attacks are not fun. I've seen people have heart attacks. They can be devastating. Not gonna lie. Ooh, the walrus is gonna be, walrus is gonna force me to run around, unfortunately. I do want these trees, so let's go get the trees. And then let's come back to them. Trust me, Renegade with shurikens is crazy. I believe you. I'm trying to remember what Renegade's specialty is, so I'd have to... Ooh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. But it's... Yeah. To be fair, I love the shurikens. I think they're awesome, and I always try to make them work. But, I just never can. I want something... You know what? I'm gonna... Actually, let's roll... Nah, I'll take some health. Ooh, Baby Gecko is great. I'm going to take the regen, and then we're going to start to actually build up some money, so we'll do that. Oh, wait. I'd have to be eating pounds of sugar to get sick or well die. Yeah, no. Sugar is one of those things that you can have a surprising amount of, and you will be fine. You might get sick. Like... physically sick, but like you're not gonna get like diabetes or anything from one. You're more likely to probably throw up before you get. Well, then again, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I go to doctors for a reason. I'm gonna try to get these trees, and then let's just sit in the corner. I used to eat, like, you know, those sour straws, like the large containers of them. Oh, you used to eat pixie sticks. Take jelly. Let's take some damage. I'll take the Lost Duck and the Broken Mouth. I do have dodge, so I'm actually going to take adrenaline. We'll take one more spiky shield, and we'll take that regen, and let's go to wave 9. No. Oh, what'd you, sour punch? Oh, okay. I don't know if I've heard of those. And by the way, I think I'm going to go with the corner strats here because I think I'll have a better rate of survival if I stay in the corner and just... Okay, you just actually want to die like me. Have all my shields kind of pointed in one direction. Ah. Doesn't... Okay, maybe not. Okay, okay, these guys don't want me to do that, so we won't. Sorry, this little... Yeah, I'm dead. That's too bad. Alright, sticking with the theme, we're gonna go back to some ranged weapons. You know what? Let's try the slingshot. Sour punch, look them up, look it up, look them up. I will. One of these days. I don't know. Like, if I'm gonna go pure sugar candy, I'm like, oh, what are they called? Sweet tarts? I love sweet tarts. Sweet tarts are delicious. Alright, let's see what we can find. There's a turret, but I'm not taking that just yet. Wow, you're not... Oh, there's my loot worm. I'm not getting any... Wow, I'm not getting the weapon I want. So I'm actually gonna... I'm gonna restart the run. That was not cool. Sweet tarts hit hard. They absolutely 100% do. I love sweet tarts. Those are just delicious. Let's see. Alright, there we go. Finally got a slingshot. See if we can't get another one. There's a second one. See if we can't... Ooh, lock in that loot worm, and let's lock in that other slingshot. Don't remember, but you can use mods because there's just one mod where you can have multiple characters at once, so 2 like 10 renegades. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of doing mods. I don't mind doing mods, and if you want to use mods, more power to you. I love modding games. I'm just doing this one. I'm just doing the vanilla game. For me, it's more fun. But I let you play the games how you want to play. I'm definitely in favor of that. Yeah, we're definitely going to see how the slingshot does. Definitely be able to hit more characters at once. And there's the... Oh, well, there's the end. I was going to say, there's a tree, so I got to run after a tree. But, yeah. That wasn't too bad. Can I get some harvesting? Probably not. So I am going to take the slingshot. I'm going to lock in trees. And see if I can't lock in one more slingshot. We'll go to wave 3. Yeah, I can't get the loot worm yet. Ooh, and I'm just out of range to be able to hit that guy. But luckily, with the slingshot, my bounces will take care of it. Yeah, no, I have nothing wrong with people who like to play with mods. Modding games are fun. Like, I've modded Skyrim, I mod Fallout, I mod Minecraft all the time. Or I should say I play modded maps on Minecraft. That's a lot of fun. Only got... Damn, didn't get a lot. Decomposing flesh. This early... Sure, why not? We'll take it. Alright, I'm going to take that. We'll take the trees. I can't take the loot worm yet. There's another slingshot, and let's go to wave 4. Modded Fallout stream when? Probably not for a very, very long time, because I got a very large back game of... or very, very large... backlog of games I want to play. Oop, there's a leech. Let's make sure I don't get killed by him. I'm just going to proactively pick up some of these materials. A lot of them have just been sitting on the ground for a long time. So, definitely, I definitely need money right now. Oh, there's a tree. No, I want the tree. I want the tree for... I couldn't get the tree. Sacred sausage. I'll take it. Why not? Take some harvesting. We'll take some range damage. All right. Blue slingshot. We'll finally take the loot worm. Oh, the pocket factory is going to be huge. So we'll definitely take that, because that'll just add more and more armor as we go along. Let's go to wave 5. I know, it's sad when don't play what people want me to play, but I got a huge backlog of games I want to get through. I mean, it sucks because like I want to play everything I can. I just don't have a lot of time to. Having a full-time job, having to pay bills and make money and do things like that, actually being an adult, doesn't leave a lot of time for playing video games. Especially on streams. Because, like, I only have so much time. Especially, like, if I was just streaming, that'd be great, but I'm also, you know, like to post these videos online, and that takes time. Ooh, wisdom is actually awesome. We'll definitely take some wisdom. Take some more luck. We'll take some attack speed, because we do need attack speed with slingshots. You know what? We'll take the baby gecko, and, nah, we'll buy those, slingshots next round. But yeah, it's just, it's one of those things where I don't have as much time to stream as I would like to, or don't have as much time to play video games as I'd like to, but I like to stream. I like to play video games. I like to talk to you guys while I do it. I think it's a lot more fun than just playing alone. Don't get me wrong, I play games alone all the time. But you know, it's fun when you have playing with your when you actually have someone around to converse with. To be fair, I am a chatty person. I like to talk. I will talk your ear off all day. God, I mean, when I go visit my parents, my mom and me and my mom, we have our thing of we just kind of sit around and watch movies. But me and my dad, we will talk for hours every night. For like, if I go visit them over the holidays, I'll be there for like a week. And then we will literally just sit down, me and my dad, and we will talk for 3 hours every night. And it's just, it's awesome. That's something, definitely hang out with your parents if you love them. I mean, some people don't have the greatest parents in the world. I understand that. If you love your parents, spend time with them, because you never know when you're not going to be able to spend time with them. Taking some more luck. All right, let's take Slingshot. Let's get all blue Slingshots. I'm not going to take the Pocket Factory just yet. I will take Lifesteal, and there's another Slingshot, and the... well, I do have Lifesteal, so the Cauldron probably won't be too bad. And let's go to Wave 7. Now I'm going to need to start picking up some range. Range, I'm actually going to need speed, too. Actually, do I lose speed with this? I do lose speed with every material, so that kind of sucks. But the loot worm will still go after trees for me, so that'll be a net positive. Then again, with the slingshots, I might not need the loot worm to go after trees for me. Oop. Nah, it's good. I like him to go after trees for me. Because you never know. It's not guaranteed that bounces will hit a tree. But it is guaranteed that he will go after them. Alright, let's get some of this materials that he won't be able to pick up. Yeah, we're doing much better now. I mean, 535 by Wave 7 is pretty good. Let's take, we'll take some luck. Take another Slingshot. We'll take the Pocket Factory finally. Take the Cauldron. I'm going to lock in that Goldfish. We will take the Med Turret. We will take the Mutation. And do I want to take it now and roll? Nah, we'll go to Wave 8. Well, let's go to Wave 8 and actually make some money. Now we got a little more armor just because of the Med Turret. I probably, if I'm going to be smart, actually stand on top of the Med Turret so I heal. Ooh, that anglerfish is coming at me. I'm hoping the lifesteal I get. Now, if I get a... Yeah, no, we're going to have to run away from those anglerfish. I don't have enough damage to beat them yet. The wisdom is definitely going to help. But it's not going to... Actually, it's not doing too bad. It's making up pretty quickly. But we'll see. We'll see what I can get with it. There's a shark. I ran right into him. Again, luckily got that med turret there who's going to heal me right back up. Now, Torture actually well, actually, the fact that I got so much lifesteal and I'm getting a ton of lifesteal, I probably wouldn't take Torture here. Let's see. Strange Book. 1 engineering for every elemental damage I have. I'll absolutely take that. Sure, I'll take a free baby elephant. We'll take some attack speed. We do need that attack speed. I don't want anything here. Actually, the pearl might not be bad to take, just because if I can get pearls in my crates, that'll help. That'll actually boost my damage just a little bit. Let's take the goldfish. And I got, ooh, the piggy bank is huge here. We're definitely taking the piggy bank. We're going to take the Cyclops worm. Let's roll one more time. Another slingshot. I'm not going to, well, no, I'm not going to buy the pearl. And one more. Do I want piercing? Not really. Not with this build. I think I want the bounces, but let's go to Wave 9. Find my med turret. Where are you at? There you are. Whoop. We'll go up here, take the med turret. Ooh, we're going to have to, unfortunately... Well, actually, we're already maxed out on how much... Because, yeah, 25 materials is the max you can earn. And we are already at that See, this is where the tricky part comes is, we're going to, we lose so much damage from having so many materials. Makes this, and the fact that we've lost so much speed is also super hard. Okay, let's go back to earning some materials. Okay, yeah, no, that, oh, that, nope, nope, nope. Okay, hit met dirt, do your thing. See how much of this materials we can grab. Yeah, we're definitely going to need some padding. Oh boy, we're going to need padding so bad. We'll take some luck. That'll just increase my damage. Definitely taking the feather. We're definitely taking the ritual. There's some speed. Try to get that speed. Ooh, actually, you know what? If we can find Etsy's couch, that's going to be amazing. No, I'm not going to take the pencil. I will take the snail. That'll be good. Another slingshot is good. The bat. Ooh, there's more slingshots. Ooh, clockwork is necessary. Banners. I'm actually going to buy all of this. We're just going to buy it all. Ooh, another turret. I do have burning, so fried rice might be helpful. And we'll take another slingshot. And then I'm going to lock it. Well, I'll take the coupon. I'll lock in adrenaline. Ooh, the barricade's going to be awesome. We'll take that, and let's go to wave 10. And hopefully I got enough damage that I'll be able to take all these guys out before they get to me. Luckily, that anglerfish is walking away. And I definitely don't want him here. Alright. Got lots of materials sitting on the ground, but we are earning... See, this is what's fun about the streamer is as you get to the higher numbers, your money just goes up and up super fast. Now we're earning 22, then we're 20. Oh, God, I'm about to die. Let's get over to my med turret. Luckily, all that lifesteal is coming in handy as well. Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. There was a free loot alien. Didn't get him. We will take the range damage. Oh, there's another goldfish. Alright, let's take the lemonade, take the barricade, take the adrenaline. We'll take the goldfish. See what we'll get. Ooh, black flag. Not going to take the black flag. Not very useful to me for this one. I don't have any. I only have 3 curse, so I'm not going to worry about that. I will take Schmoop. I will take the metal plate. I will take the reinforced steel. Take even more life steal. And, turret. And one more slingshot. Why not? Anything else? Ooh, the mouse. Ooh, the mouse is going to be interesting. Do I want 10% more enemies for that 5% life steal? Not really. I'm not going to lie. I kind of don't want that. Do I want the peacock, though? Nah, we'll leave it alone. Let's just go to wave 11. Yeah, interesting options, but the barricade's going to be nice. I do now have that extra armor when I'm standing around, so I won't take as much damage. I do need health, though. I have lost a lot of health thanks to the decomposing flesh. But, it's not too bad. I mean, hey, we got a decent amount of damage. We're able to kill the sharks in a couple hits. And the dodge is helping out a lot as well. Oof. Okay, no, those sharks are definitely after me. God, I really hope I get Etsy's couch. I definitely need that. Also forgot, where's my, there we go. I was like, where's my med turret? I need to find that. It'll heal me. Triangle of power. No. I'm taking too much damage. That's just going to make things worse. Let's see. Do I take, what do I take here? Probably health. There we go. I did need health. Improved tools is huge. I'll take a whistle. Why not? Ooh, there's a tentacle. I have no crit, though. Do I take the tentacle? I do need the duct tape for the armor. I'll take the, because, you know, now that I got a 3% chance to crit, you know, there is still a little bit of chance to heal off of that. Take another slingshot. Let's combine. Let's make another red. We'll take another slingshot, another coffee. Tyler, that is a structure, so we'll take you. Range damage, structure, and lock in the slingshot. We'll lock in the crystal. And I think that's all we will do. Actually, do I want to take the candle? I actually might. I can reduce the amount of enemies and just focus on the streamer's economy. I think that'll be good. So let's go to wave 12. Again, need to find where my med turret is. And we'll just stand around here. And hopefully I don't get caught. Luckily, I think the bouncing will take out most of the horde. But yeah, every now and again, one of those guys are going to shoot at me. Maybe not. This is kind of why I didn't want curses. I think the cursed enemies are what's kind of getting to me. Ooh, the blobfish. Here comes the leeches. Let's just run away from those guys. Oh. Normally, I don't mind the leeches. They're fun enemies to go against, but not on the stream. And we're already up earning 25 materials per second. Yeah, that's a lot of leeches. That's a lot of leeches. How are we doing on damage? God, my damage is negative 30. Can I pick up any of this material? Not really. Probably would have been just better off just standing around. Alright, what do we want? What do we want? We want damage. Or actually, no, attack speed. I want attack speed. I will take another slingshot. Let's take the crystal. Let's take the candle. Take another slingshot. There's some range, which I need. Ooh, dodge. I'll take some dodge because that'll help if I help with my adrenaline. Stone skin. 1 HP for every 1 permanent armor. Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. So the armor that you get from the structures does not count as permanent armor. So stone skin, not super great right now. I will take the wandering bot because that is another structure. And you know what? I'll take the peaceful bee because that's more dodge. I'll take the bag as well. Ashes. I can lock ashes in. Do I actually want it, though? Because I'm going to be losing armor at the end of the wave. But that's 20 damage, 20 attack speed, and 20 range. So that's huge. I will take that next shop. Not going to worry. I'm actually going to ban the lumberjack shirt because we do have our loot worm. And I'll lock in the small magazine. You know what? We'll just take the baby elephant. Let's go to wave 13. I think we'll be good here. Let's get over towards my med turret so he heals me up. Luckily, I have enough armor. The 16 armor is helping out, and the fact that I have what? How much lifesteal do I have? 21%. 21% chance. So every 1 in 5 hits is I steal life. So we're not gonna. I mean, we're still gonna be taking a lot of hits, especially from these armored dudes, but we're not gonna be quick to die. We do still need to be very, very careful because we don't have a lot of health. Still pretty scary. Not bad. Actually, the fact... Oh, no, I don't want those eggs to hatch. If I could find a rat would be good. Actually, to be fair, pets would be pretty good with this character, I think. Ooh, a laser turret. There's another structure. Metal detector. There's some engineering. That'll be helpful with my turrets. I'm going to lose 5. Well, I already have negative 102 damage, so I don't think -5 is going to do very much. All right, taking the ashes. We'll take the small magazine. We'll take the Cyclops worm. You know what? I'm not even going to worry about speed. I'm already slow, and I got negative 36 speed. There's no way I'm going to worry about that. There's another slingshot, so let's take that. You know what? I'll take the white flag. I don't know why I want to reduce enemies, but I'm going to reduce enemies. We will take a little more scared sausage. Did I take the fried rice? I did take the fried rice, so more enemies that are burning means more health. The fin for the lifesteal, the mirror, and is there anything I want? I definitely want the pile of books. I definitely am going to want that slingshot. But I want something else that I can use the mirror on. So we'll just go to wave 14 and see what I get next wave. Alright, find the med turret and stand on top of it. There we go. And we will, as always, just sit around, do nothing. I'll have a chat with you guys, and we'll see if I can survive. Not if the walrus just sits on top of me. I'm actually doing some, well, I guess I don't have a ton of materials, so my damage, my damage is only -6, which is quite surprising. Ah, another walrus. Yeah, that range that I got with the ashes is making a huge difference for me right now. So can that guy, will that guy actually die? He did die, so we do got a free item. I don't know why I'm going after materials. At this point, I make so much materials, I definitely don't need any. I just need to sit here. That's all I need to do. So we're making, yeah, that's a lot. 1,500, 16, 18, damn, that's a lot. Ooh, another tentacle. That'll be good. It's free spyglass I'll take. Free cake. At this point, I don't really need harvesting. I will take that range damage, though. Let's see. Do I want to get my last two? You know what? I'll take my last 2 scared sausages. So there, now I think I have a 100% chance to burn enemies, which is, it's actually going to be huge for the fried rice. So we're going to get a ton of HP regen off that. Definitely taking the pile of books. We'll take the slingshot. Ooh, I actually need to... Can't remember. With the elite, I think I'm going to need to spend down pretty significantly so I can have damage to be able to kill him. So let's do... I'm going to take the claw tree for the crit. I'll take the head injury for the damage, the weird food. Definitely need the armor. We'll take some elemental damage for my burning. A mirror. Ooh, bonk dog is good. We'll definitely take the gummy berserker. We'll mirror the... We're going to mirror the insanity. So now we have 24 crit. We'll definitely take the alloy, another structure, and locking in padding, locking the slingshot. We'll lock in the metal detector. And, yeah, I think this will be it. We actually don't have decent damage at all. 32, we're not going to be killing this elite. We're probably just going to run around. I probably shouldn't have spent all the way down. Made a mistake. God, I'm going to have to take a gas medication tonight, first of all week. Made a mistake, serial mistake. Beer, was that beer or root beer? That was an adult beverage. One that you don't have to worry about. But yes, it was a beverage of the adult variety. It was my last one in my fridge. I wanted to just enjoy the night. Stop drinking beer. No drunkies. This is the first one that I've had. This is the only one I will be having tonight. So I appreciate the concern, though. Alright, so this guy shouldn't be too hard to kill. Only problem is he's going to be running at me the whole time, so I'm not going to be able to earn money by just standing around. Actually, we're doing some pretty decent damage to him. So we might actually be able to kill him. Especially if I'm running around. I forgot to get that 40% damage, so that's helping with the damage. There we go. We killed him. We got him down. Let's go pick up some of this. I mean, I might as well get some of this dual materials. There we go. All right. Oh, good. Yeah. No, it's very good. I've restarted a lot of my diet stuff now. So I am definitely taking a lot more care with what I eat and drink. So, you know, I'm not drinking, you know, full-blown sodas. I'm drinking diets. I'm drinking the, like, Coke Zeros, the zero sugar stuff. I haven't done a nighttime snack here all week, things like that. So I'm definitely really focused on starting to lose weight again. We're definitely taking that focus because that 30 damage is huge. There's more crit. We'll take you. All right. Taking the padding, we're going to recycle that and take the slingshot. We'll take the metal detector, and we're just going to go to wave 16. We're just going to earn money now. That's our whole job, is just to earn money. We actually, you know what? We actually got pretty decent damage. I'm not going to lie. It's not the greatest damage, but it's still pretty decent. Yeah, it's okay to enjoy an adult beverage every now and again. I mean, as long as you're, you know, doing things it's like everything else in life. As long as you're doing it in moderation, you're good. We're not able to kill everything as quickly as I want, but we're doing pretty well. And now that we got the padding, we're going to be set with HP and things like that. And the fact that I have 26 life regen or life steal, I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna be hard to kill. We have a ton of armor, we have a ton of life, we have the sustainability. We just pretty much need the damage right now, and maybe some fun items. Who knows? Take a free jelly, take a free dangerous bunny. So like scarf, that does nothing for me, but crit, hey, that's crit. That leads me to, you know, gives me more chances to heal from crits. Plus, it's just more crit. Let's see. We'll take the corrupted shard. That's damage. Another metal detector. I'll take that. Ooh, the fairy. The fairy. So I'll get 28 HP regen with that. So we'll take you. Take the ice cube because that's elemental, and that will now mean that my fire actually weakens enemies. I'm not going to take the alien eyes. I don't have a lot of health, so this isn't really going to do much for me. I'll take the cute monkey just for the regen. There's another med turret. We'll take you. We'll take the propeller hat. We'll take the snowball. And I think that's all. Well, I'll take these two. Lock in that slingshot. Actually, no, I'll just take it straight. And let's see. I guess I'll lock in the spyglass and lock in the peaceful bee. And then, actually, no, lock in the chameleon. Because that's, again, that's one of those items where when you're standing still, it benefits it. So that's 20% dodge when standing still. That's going to be huge. Alright, now I got two med turrets, and they're not only are they, I'm standing on top of both of them, but they're so close that I'm going to get the advantage from both of them. So we're going to have a lot of healing for this round. But this is what the streamer is supposed to be. You're literally just supposed to sit around and do nothing. And just let the streamer do his thing, play the game, and you just earn a ton of money. As you start, I started with 9 materials per second. I'm up to 17. We're going to hit 25, which is the max here, in probably 5 seconds. Or, yeah, 5 seconds. There we are. Now we are earning the max amount of money that I could possibly earn. Still got 15 seconds to go, but... And our loot worm is trying his hardest, damned hardest, to pick up as many materials as possible, but it's not going to be enough. And now I am switching to water, by the way. Bone dice will recycle. There's another item that you want, the statue. So we had 40% attack speed when we were running around. Now we have 40% attack speed just for standing still. So, and the fact that this is a regular item and not a unique means I can get multiple of them, which will be awesome. All right, let's take, well, okay. So here, do we want range? No, we have a ton of range. I will get health with the padding, so I don't really need a whole lot, because again, I have 19 armor. So you know what? I will just take the attack speed. All right, taking the chameleon, taking the spyglass, taking the peaceful bee. We'll take the treasure map. I thought I had taken another treasure map, but I guess not. Another corrupted shards. That's a little more damage. A baby gecko. We'll take a bag. We'll take the sunken bell. Coupon. We'll take a cursed small magazine. So that's even more attack speed and more range damage. Another ashes. Wow. This is another ashes. So we're definitely going to take that. That's more damage and attack speed. I'm actually going to recycle one of these slingshots for this cursed one. We'll take the fresh meat. And again, we do have an elite, so I'm kind of spending down. Baby with the beard might be good. That lens will be good. The engineering will be good. The fuel tank, man, not really. I don't really need any more elemental. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Ooh, so we are gonna have to run around, unfortunately. But we are running around. We're gonna have a lot of damage, and we attack. Oh my god, we have so much attack speed. This is insane. This guy, like, I have machine gun slingshots. Basically, I have SMGs with 4 bounds. All right, where are my turns? All right, let's start making our money back. We're starting at 6, so let's see how high we can get to. And let's actually take a look at my stats. We have 200 attack speed from the statue and everything there. HP regen 28, lifesteal 29. Our range is 268. I can pretty much hit everything. fact that I have so much armor means I'm not going to be taking too much damage. So already up to 12, 13 per second, 14. That per second is building so fast. It gets to the point once you get to that 14, 15, 16, it's almost every second you increase the amount you earn per second. Didn't get up to 25, but that's okay. No, wow, a third. I've never found 3 ashes in a run. I'm going to take it. I have a ton of armor. Might as well. Peacock. Might as well. We're killing everything. Actually, there's no reason for me to take Peacock, but whatever. Babe with the beard. We'll take the lens. We'll take the book. And you know what? We got a free roll. There's a structure. We'll take the regen. One more roll. Lock in that blindfold. Let's lock in that nail, and let's go to wave 19. Let's just find where's my med turret. There's one down here. I can't find the other one. Didn't overlap again. But let's just, as the streamers does, we'll just sit here and make money. I wish this is what happened in real life, but it doesn't. You have to work for it. I mean, to be fair, the streamer is working for the money. He's just staying in one place because he's there. He's, you know, shooting people with slingshots. That was a beefy walrus. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, give me 1 second. There we go. Hold on. There we go. Yep. Good old Mr. Bot. I really need... I got them so that they, like, can't post half the stuff that they post on there, but... it is what it is. They still slip through. Let's flip this, because I don't need that closed as much anymore. There we go. We'll definitely take a lemonade. That was a good wave 19. Ooh, a mirror. Clover, why not? That's more dodge. Let's just take a little health for survival. Little armor, just in case. I could take 2 blindfolds. I'm going to take 2 blindfolds. Now we have 50% crit. We'll take the nail. That's just more damage. Clover. Let's see, do I want to spend all the way down? I kind of do. I do want to spend all the way down, so we're going to spend all the way down. Let's take these, because that's structures for armor. Goblet. I don't really need the goblet. I have a ton of lifesteal already. I will take the banner. Dangerous Bunny and the Tardigrade are pretty good. Ooh, there's a slingshot, so we improved our curse slingshot. There's spicy sauce for health. Weird food, not going to touch it. Huh, there's another slingshot. I should have taken the coupon first, but oh well. Landmines, we'll take the mutation. Oh, cursed baby with the beer would have been nice, but we will take the landmines again. And I think that's all. Nope, we will get one more. We'll take the cursed mutation, and let's see how well we do with this. And this one, not going to stand around. This is the last wave, so there's no reason to make money. It's all about the just how powerful are you. And we're actually pretty powerful. Because there goes that guy. Let's see how well this guy goes down. Actually, we're losing value on not being able to stand around. But yeah, oh my god, that was so crazy. That was a good run. That was a very, very good run. I was very happy with that. I'm actually very excited. That was an awesome run. The slingshots are... The fact that I got the decomposing flesh super early on, I got 16 lifesteal from that, which is amazing. The loot worm's great. The wisdom was an excellent pickup. That helps so much. I mean, look at that. I got 62 damage already. And that's with having... Well, I guess I did spend all the way down, so I didn't lose too much damage. But that was a good run. Very, very good run. So let's see. What is next? Let's see. Trying to see. Someone had asked me... Well, we'll just random in. Ooh, huh. Well, another character where you stand around. I guess this is the, this is going to be the, this is going to be the day of just standing around. So yeah, soldier, 50% damage, 50% attack speed, 10% speed, 20% or 200% pickup range, and 15% knocks back, but you can't attack while moving. And that 15% attack speed gives me... It gives me a lot more attack speed to try stuff with. Why don't we try a weapon we don't normally use too much? Like, trying to think of... I don't really use the pistol much, but I also don't use... I haven't actually used the... I haven't done a good revolver run. Why don't we try a revolver run? This might be fun. But yeah, so there is a little bit of a trick to this soldier. You can do what's called stutter step, which basically means you just do this. You just hit your keyboard and you just kind of like tap down the arrow key or tap down the WSAD key to move around, and you will still fire, and you will be all good. It's kind of a little bit of a cheat, but that's how a lot of people play it. That's how I kind of play it. All right, we'll take the harvesting as always first. Take the not the med turret. We'll take a revolver and another revolver, because we do love me some revolvers. Revolvers are a fun gun. They shoot super fast, but they do have that load time. But they're fun. They're really, really fun. Because definitely if you get attack speed, you can shoot so fast. You can shoot about as fast as SMG is. Load time does kind of kill the mood a little bit, but it's alright. Alright, not a bad wave 2. Let's take some luck. Oop, I about took the Thief's Dagger, but we'll take a revolver. Can we get another revolver? Absolutely. Lock in that ugly tooth, because that'll be needed. Now, there aren't any really good passives on this, outside of just, hey, we just gave you pure stats, and you can't move. That's the only thing. That is the trick with the soldier. So we're just gonna sit around. If I do get some more, pickup range, would be nice. But we'll definitely see. Hey, Hawk, welcome in. It's good to see you. How are you doing tonight? Brotato, absolutely. We are playing Brotato. I am loving it. I've been loving it so much. I love playing it. We're getting close, though. Definitely finishing all those bros. We're about 30 bros away. We just finished the streamer. Character near and dear to probably both of our hearts, and had a really good run there. Doing great. Good to hear you, too. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, it's good to see you. Let's take some range damage. Definitely taking that ugly tooth. Locking that revolver, because that's a fun little gun. And, you know what, the alien worm will probably be good, so we'll take that. I'm not going to worry. Well, I'll lock in the duct tape, because I'm going to need armor at some point. You missed streamer? Yeah, just missed him. Did streamer with the, ended up, I tried the SMGs, that didn't go well, and then, I decided, you know what, let's try the slingshots. That was a fun run. I forgot how much I love the slingshots. Because, man, those things just, like, at first it's hard to get them off, or get them going really good, but then once you get them tiered up, love me. I had 6 red slingshots, one of them was cursed. Can't pass out on that curse, speaking of curse. And, oof, it was a fun time. Alright, fuel tank, let's take some more harvesting. Alright, let's get this revolver into my build. Let's get that alien worm, that duct tape. Another revolver? Absolutely. There's more revolvers. I am the revolver master right now. That is all the game is giving me. That is all it wants. It just wants... It wants a... who is that? Dirty Harry, who always had the Magnum revolver? Well, no. Well, Dirty Harry mixed with Terminator? Nah, Terminator would be able to run around and shoot. Also doing the good old-fashioned stutter step on the soldier, so, you know, like I said, a little cheaty, but, I didn't make the game. They did, and if they made this mechanic, I'm gonna just let it happen. Oof. A penguin. I'll take a free penguin. Why not? Let's see what I can get. Let's get some more damage. Let's get some luck. Another revolver. There's some health. Another revolver. Lock in that mutation. I'm going to lose a little knockback, but I'm fine with that. We already have 15 knockback, so that's good. Do like me some luck. Jesus Christ. Why am I getting so many revolvers? Holy crap. Let's go to wave 6. I'm going to have a bunch of red revolvers by the time I am done. But yeah, Hawk, I do have, if you do want to watch me do the streamer, I will be posting this to YouTube. Or actually, you just watch the VOD in Twitch. You can always scroll back. There is always, I don't know if there's that option on my channel, but that is always an option. My VOD will be around for 2 months. But this is definitely the night of just standing around doing nothing. I will say. First the streamer, then the soldier. I'm trying to think of, is there any other characters where you just stand around? That's their whole gimmick. I don't know. We'll figure it out, though. Way so many. Any Velvet ones? No, unfortunately not. Take a little armor, just for take a little survivability. Yeah, let's just get a red one in there. Take everything. Oh, I can't take the mutation. We'll definitely take that feather. And let's go to wave 7. Hey, Daybreak, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I can make bad jokes with the worst of them. Oh, I can too. Bad jokes. I'm not a dad, but I've been told I got some. I got a little bit of dad jokes in me every now and again. I try. You get to a point where you get to an age where it's just like, hey, you may not be a dad, but you're at that age, so you're free to do dad jokes. It's all good. Need an operation for the bad jokes inside of you? I don't know, man. Slow. Deciding I don't need to stream every night, so I'll be finding out what days to take off. Yeah, I'll say that was a bit tricky for me. Is I used to stream 5 days a week, and I've cut that out to cut it out. Yep, you do got to cut it. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good dad joke, Hawk. I'm not gonna lie, that's a good dad joke. Let's take some damage, even more damage, even more damage. Takes another revolver. Good God. I am the revolver king with this run. Locking that hedgehog. Ooh, gentle alien and the whistle are going to be great. Let's go to wave 8. Yeah, but deciding, like, setting a good stream schedule where you don't burn out from it is really hard. That took me a few months to figure out. I'm down to 4 days a week. I've actually been thinking about cutting back to 3. But I also only play video games when I stream, and I love playing video games, so it's just like, it's my excuse to play video games. So I'm going to stick with 4 for now. It doesn't leave a lot of room for editing and clipping and things like that, but it's still fun. But yeah, it can take a lot out of you. Sorry. Well, no, that shouldn't come. Alright, sorry. I was trying to see if my keyboard clicking was coming through. It's not. That's the one thing that I got help with. Nice gentleman by the name of Wave Smash came through and helped me with my sound. Let's see. Do I want more armor? I'll take a little more armor. Why not? Hedgehog, gentle alien, whistle, and the broken mouth. Another revolver. The barnacle's great. God, this is all great stuff. I'm getting all great stuff with this run. It's amazing. Same reason here for streaming. Backlog of games is crazy. Oh yeah, no, it's I'll let that run. Let me see if I can pull these. What's funny is I'm pulling all the games that I want to play on stream, but I don't have a capture card. But, oh god, there goes the capture card that doesn't work anymore. But yeah, no, this is... Actually, hold on. I'm actually gonna... no, we'll be fine. But yeah, this is my backlog of games right now that I want to play. It's a little hard because of the glare, but these are all games I want to play. And it's like, I've been trying to play through them, but it's just like, I don't want to play off stream. I like playing on stream. I like discovering the games with you guys. And, oops, forgot my stutter step. And then, yeah, God knows how many games on my computer I have. This gives you a good finger workout, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you need to be a type master, you should play this character. Let's see. I'm gonna start taking some crit. I don't need a lot of it, but I'm gonna take some. Alright. Just take everything here. Attack attack speed while standing still. I'll definitely take that. Ooh, regen while standing still. Oh wait, I don't have anything to actually do that. I do love me luck. I always love luck. I always take luck when I see it. I will never ever not take luck. I need pickup range though. But yeah, no, it's getting through the backlog games is just crazy. There's so many. Well, to be fair, that's probably going to be a little easier now that games are getting more and more expensive. But actually, no, I'll probably switch to a lot more indie games to do that. Indie games are definitely going to be where it's at. I love, God, I don't know, don't get me wrong, I love AAA games. A lot of good AAA games out there. Stay away from me. Stay away from me, you damn leeches. But indie games, they seem to always hit just right. Alright, let me get through this. Not bad. Wave 10. It's getting a little scary. More trees. Actually, I'm going to take damage, or health there. And let's see if I can't find, that dodge is spiced, or juicy. Nah. Ooh, even more health. Absolutely. Not to self-promote, I stream 3 days. It used to be only 2. Used to only be 2, but needed to add an extra day to get through stuff. Almost feeling the need for a 4th day, which I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, I definitely think, Hawk, you need to do what you do. By the way, for anybody else watching, Hawk of Doom and Daybreak Elemental are both streamers. I follow both of them. I've rated Hawk a couple times. Daybreak's rated me a couple times. Both great streamers. Definitely follow them. Give them a follow, you know. But yeah, no, it's one of those things I've been, like I said, I was at 5 and I cut down to 4 because I wanted to take a break just for my mental health. And like I said, I'm thinking about cutting back to 3 so that I can have an extra day to just kind of do some clipping and things like that. But it's definitely a balance. I also been watching a lot of TikToks from streamers who are like the big, you know, hey, I do this for a living, and they're just like, yeah, I only do this like 3 days a week. And I'm just like, really? It's like, how do you make a living from that? And they're just like, I just do. I'm just like, all right. All right, let's take everything I locked in. Ooh, Little Frog. Finally, some pickup range. Let's go to wave 11. Yeah, you're welcome, Hawk. What was I going to say? Yeah, so it's one of those things. You got to find your balance at. You got to find what works for you. A little bit more pickup range would be nice, but I'll take what I can get. Ooh, I need to find the spring. Or I'm sorry, the coil. Coil is what I need right now. Get damage off the knockback. That would be juicy. Let's go pick up some of the stuff. Get that tree. Another tree. Little stutter step. And stay away from the sharks because those guys... Oh, thank you for giving me a loot alien in the last 4 seconds. Oh, game. Ooh, a fish hook. I'll take that. Take some more armor because I'm going to need that. Oh, more items where I stand around. So, let's see. Which ones do I want? The mouse for the enemies. I'm going to hold on to that, and I'm going to take the statue and the chameleon. The luck and dodge. Actually, you know what? I want it for the enemies. I do kind of want it for the enemies. Because I'm not using life. I don't have anything for regen right now. That's probably a problem. So you know what? I have a ton of attack speed, so I will actually build up a little lifesteal. That actually will help. Alright, now we gotta actually stutter step my way around this map to stay away from this guy, which this guy is actually probably not okay. I was gonna say not a bad elite to have for the soldier, but scary enough. Let's get back to the middle so that I can get to any trees that do pop up, and there we go. And now we just let the soldier do his thing. shit. I need to make sure I got my posture right. Worked out today, did my back. Holy crap, I about pulled my back muscles trying to head lift 250 pounds, which doesn't seem, well actually it is a lot of weight, but again, why would you give me a loot alien? 4 seconds left. Good God. Whistle. Do something. 3 heavy bullets, absolutely. Penguin, 5 armor. Alright, I think we got enough armor. Also, oh, nothing cursed. That's too bad. Alright, let's take everything then. Take the blood leech as well. Plant I'll take for the regen. I'll take the lost duck for the luck. And, I don't, wow. I have negative 13 speed. How do I have negative 13 speed? I started with plus 10. Oh, never mind. The statue. Statue gives you negative 10 speed. Yeah, we'll leave it. Maybe I'll get lucky and find Etsy's couch. And have, just have a bunch of regen from negative speed. Which I've only been able to benefit from that item once. I don't know about you guys, but, like, Etsy's couch is like an item I never ever take because I always want a ton of speed. Then you get a character like this, it's just like perfect. Perfect item. Finally, thank you for giving me a loot alien. Within an actual time frame I can kill him. I need to get back into Brotato sometime soon. Yeah, Brotato is definitely one of those. I've come back to it like 2 or 3 times in my time. Horrible at it, but had fun. Oh, you're preaching to the choir, Hawk. I've been doing this kind of what I've been calling 100% file completion since January, and like I'm like. It's now what, May? It's May 7th. I've been doing this since January 28th, I think. And I still got probably a month of time to go. Definitely taking Tentacle. We'll take the Alien Worm. Decomposing Flesh. Sure, we'll take it at this point. Take some more crit now that I got the Tentacle. Alright, wow, my hook is not doing anything. Okay. Let's see. Do I want Piercing? Yeah, actually, I'll take Piercing on crit. Take a little health. I should have taken the Shackles. Oh, well. I'm going to lock in the bait. Let's lock in the cake. Ooh, lock in that statue. And let's see if we can't beat this Horde wave. Well, Hawk, all pain, no gain. Or the all pain, no gain update is on the horizon. Yeah, that is on the horizon. Then they got the prehistoric DLC coming out. So you're probably should get a little practice in before you go at it, but I'm definitely looking forward to these updates. Though I haven't looked into the all pain no gain one that much yet. I really need to. This is getting a little scary, not gonna lie. These guys are getting pretty close. So I will stutter step my way to victory. I will stutter. I will run away. Okay. Nope. So we're probably going to die. Yep. That sucks. That sucks a lot. That wasn't a bad run. I'm not going to lie. It's fine. It's all good. Let's see. But we will go back to him. Wait, where is he go? Where did he go? There you are. Soldier. Let's see, so we did SMG, we did Revolver. Do something with a little bit of piercing. Revolvers don't have any piercing. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to have fun, and I'm going to do a shotgun. Hey, welcome back, Case. Shotgun might be a little fun here if I can definitely get my attack speed up. Is there a tree up here? No tree. Alright, start with some harvesting. Shotgun. Let's see, another shotgun? Should I take the bag now? I will lock it in. I will take it next round. Shotgun, lock in that Gummy Berserker for the range and attack speed. Actually, no. Never mind. I don't need that right now. I should have rolled one more time. Oh, well. And now, bullets will fly. Bullets will fly everywhere. Oh, there's a gobbler. He's not going to get to eat anything because enemies are getting too close and I'm sucking up the materials. Oh, well. I got a question. What is the best weapon for Renegade, I'm thinking? Truthfully, I personally like the SMG. Take more harvesting. Double barrel. Let's take that bag. Feather, lock you in. There's another shotgun. Let's go to wave 3. The ninja stars, I forgot the shurikens. Oh, you mean the shurikens? If they crit, they bounce once. Yeah, shurikens are pretty fun. I just... oh, what was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, no, I like the SMG because you basically have a chain gun when you use the SMG at that point. So you get 6 SMGs, you get 6 chain guns because you're shooting out 3 to 4 bullets. Throwing a seashell if you can get it, oh, it's going insane. Snake, I have no burning, so we'll recycle you. Take a little bit of luck just to get that going, and a little more harvesting. Shotgun and feather. We'll take a rat because I do love me the rats. The rats are fun to play. Ooh, there's a gentle alien. There's a lost duck. Let's go to wave 4. Save up my money. Go to wave 4. Yeah, any weapon for the Renegade, any gun is pretty good. But like I said, SMG, kind of like you get free chain guns there. Shuriken, slingshots, and SMG are all good weapons for the Renegade. There you go. Daybreak has spoken, so it is true. Or so it is said. Alright, let's see. I want some damage. So, or do I want health? Actually, let's take some health. Ooh, there's 10 harvesting. Alright, another shotgun. Let's get everything. Oh, I can't get the whistle. There's another shotgun. I already have 2 pierce. I don't have any crit. And there already is no accuracy on the shotgun, so I'll take the eye patch. We'll go to wave 5. Yeah, I forgot about the slingshots on the Renegade. That's an amazing weapon for the Renegade, especially with that bounce. Oof, love it. Or I should say guaranteed bounce. I hate these armored guys so much. It is what it is. I'm not going to complain about armored guys. I will complain about an empowered armored guy. Well, luckily I got enough knockback. I'll just knock him around for a while. 15% attack speed? Sure, why not? Alright, take everything. Ooh, I will take another rat. That will help me out. There's another shotgun, and that's all I can do. Let's go to wave 6. Sorry, going a little fast, not really paying too much attention to the shops. I tend to do that a lot. That's kind of my downfall with Brotato. Is don't think it just be like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Next thing I know, I'm trapped in a box being sent to Area 51. And Peter Griffin is laughing at me. If you don't get that reference, probably not a bad thing. Ooh, piece of candy. Yep. Stutter step, way to victory. There we go. Free armor, absolutely. And that's a lot of luck, so I'm going to take that. Ooh, peacock. I do like the peacock. Take the injection as well for the damage. Alright, alloy we'll need this barrel, double barrel shotgun, we'll need the helmet. I could take the captain's sword. I could just sell everything and take the captain's sword. We're not going to do that, though. Is there any really fun or good characters in Endless? That was a question for Daybreak, so I will let Daybreak answer it. Don't care for James Wood, but that was fun. Oh, yeah. James Wood, not a good person. Well, I really don't know him as a person, so I can't say that, but he's had good, funny moments. Like, I'm not going to lie. God, I didn't pay attention. It is what it is. I'm gonna restart. I want to make the shotguns work. You gotta get to at least wave 10 on shotguns. No, you're good, Hawk. Don't worry about distractions. That was, at the end of the day, that's on me. I'm the one who's playing the game. I'm the one who should be paying attention. Oh, free tree. Didn't get the tree. Didn't get the tree. It's all right. All right, let's get my harvesting going again. Get a shotgun. Lock in the ugly tooth. Another shotgun. Baby gecko I'll actually take. That might mean I can stand around a little longer and do whatever. Alright. Daybreak said, Luck and Druid are good with luck scaling to make loots and deal insane damage for scaling. Creature can be fine since eventually you'll get curse damage for scaling. Lucky. Them and Druid also have a lot of crate drops, so you still manage items without having to spend on massive shop inflation. Demon has the absolute strongest end game, but they devolve into the AFK build, so it will be boring. Or, well, can be boring based on how you view AFK builds. Yeah. The AFK builds, they're not super bad. But yeah, they can be a little boring. Alright, shotgun. Finally got my loot worm. I need my loot worm, because my loot worm will go pick up everything. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm, like, playing today, is, like, the AFK builds. Which, again, not a bad thing. There are time and place for it. This is, like, one of those times that it's okay to be an AFK build. I actually want to play the game, not AFK. Yeah. Yeah, being an active gamer is fun, but, I mean, there are characters, like I said, Soldier, Streamer, those are the ones that you stand around and just do nothing. Kind of need to do an AFK build. Let's see. Let's take, kind of want a little more harvesting just to get that going. There's my luck that I need. Alright, loot worm, shotgun. Can't take the ugly tooth just yet. There's another shotgun. I will take the damage. Go to wave 4. Yeah, I don't mind doing an AFK build. I'm perfectly happy with that. It's not as exciting to watch, but it's good. Yeah, definitely. See, there was no distraction there. That was all on me. But I don't think we're going to make the shotgun run work, so we will switch to... Let's see. Yeah, we'll do the javelin. Javelin's always fun. Got an idea for run. It is claws that scale with attack speed and creature for more skilling. Doesn't attack speed eventually cap itself? Or wouldn't it eventually cap itself? But it's not a bad idea, Chase. Or Case, sorry. Creature for more skilling, yeah. Alright, harvesting. Let's find javelins. Javelin and javelin. One more javelin. Let's go to wave 2. Yeah, that's another thing I do like about this game, is you do get to try a lot of things. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, I've played, this guy, and already tried 4 different weapons. Next time, I'm not going to lie, I might try the icicle, because I do like playing the icicle. Ooh, there's a tree. Let's see. Oh wait, no, I'm melee. I about took that range damage, but I am melee. Harvesting. Alright, javelin. Locking the whistle. Ooh, a blue javelin. I'll take the bag now. You never know. It might be good. Ooh. Also, I'm not the streamer, so I actually can move. What am I doing? I'm like, I need to stand around, because that's how I make money. No, I'm not the streamer anymore. Let's see. No trees up here. Another weird habit of mine, I don't know, you probably noticed it, is I'm ducking a little bit when I'm trying to look up, or doing like to the side to look to the left, to the right. Another weird habit I have when I'm playing video games. Alright, we're going to take luck and harvesting. Let's do javelin. We'll take the whistle. Can I get the gummy berserker? I can get the gummy berserker. Grenade launcher probably wouldn't have been a bad take, but we'll ignore it for now. you do also kind of have to stand around so you aren't canceling your damage percent buff. Does he have a damage percent buff? Doesn't he get that all the time? Unless you're talking about streamer. Yeah, streamer, yeah, no, I think it's just a pure 50%, 50% damage up now. But I do, like, I mean, you are meant to just stand around, though. You're not supposed to be stutter stepping like I am. I remember Soldier only had bonus attack speed and damage while standing still. You know, Daybreak, I think I remember that as well. I can't remember 100% based off of that, but I do remember it used to be only when you were standing still, because they wanted you to stand still. Taking the melee, because that's huge. Don't need crit. As long as that doesn't go negative, we're good. Let's see. Can I get something good? Yeah, I'll take the 10 luck. Ooh, Piggy Bank. We'll take you. Locking that Hedgehog. Take one more Javelin, and let's go to wave 5. And then we'll start saving up some money a little bit. On top of only being able to attack while standing still. Yeah. No, they really... I guess it just didn't make sense, probably, that you got the buff when... Cause actually, yeah, you know, that doesn't make sense because you can't attack when you're not standing still, so why limit the buff to when you're only standing still? Actually, now that I think about it, though, with the Paws and Claws update, now that you have pets, that actually does make sense. Because your pets do scale with your damage. And your, well, not your attack speed, but at least your damage. Get the tree. I got the tree. So that would be an interesting change if they changed that back. Take more melee damage. All right, Coupon. We'll take the Hedgehog. And that's all I'm going to take. Let's go to wave 6. Do a little bit of saving with the pig, or the piggy bank. So that's my speculation on why they had that change. Is, again, it doesn't make sense to, if you can't attack when you're not standing still, why make the code? And to be fair, this is also the program engineer in me and the programmer in me. I'm like, why make a stipulation around you need to get this stand still to get this damage increase when it's just like, oh, you can't damage anything when you're moving. So just have it be permanent. Not bad. Shower. Yeah, I definitely am gonna need one here soon. Not gonna take the actually. I'll take the metal, and then I'll get that crit back. Shouldn't be too hard. There we go. There's my crit back. Shower. Well, there's also damage sources outside of weapons, so that was probably the consideration. Yeah, that's true. They did have turrets back then, so that's good. Xenon, hey, welcome back. How you doing tonight? It's good to see you again. There are sources of damage outside of weapons is a reason why it is not permanent. Is a reason why it is not permanent. Well, it is permanent now. And let me move my camera. And let me just show you what the latest change. So these are all permanent updates. These are not based off of when you're not moving. So yeah, you just get flat 50% damage, 50% attack speed, 10 speed, 200% pickup range, and 15 knockback. Now, so it's all permanent. Move the camera back. We're gonna take the barricade. Let's see, the beanie. Don't need the speed. I do need the range. The weird food I'll take. The cauldron I will 100% take. Yeah, alien worm's not bad. Oh, there's my javelin. There's a little bit more damage. Let's go to wave 7. Wow, that was changed. Turrets don't scale with damage percent. I think alien eye. I was thinking alien eyes, baby elephant, cyberball, spicy sauce, baby with the beard, rip and tear. Yeah, those. Well, rip and tear, you have to kill enemies to be able to do it. So that, I guess that wouldn't make sense too much. Baby with the beard is, again, you only shoot when enemies die. Baby elephant and cyberball do make sense. But again, it's questionable, because if you're moving around and, well, no, it makes sense there. Alien eyes, of course, yes. That would be the big one, and spicy sauce would be the big ones for me. Wow, that was changed, and the burn. Oh, burn. Yeah, I forgot about burn. Feeling rough tonight with the chronic neck spasm. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Xenon. Also, ricochets can take a while, too. Fair point. That is a fair point. Yeah, neck spasms suck. I've had spasms in other areas of my body. Those suck big time. But hopefully you can, like, ice them down or something. Or is it ice or heat? I forgot what it was. But hopefully you'll start feeling better soon. Get it taken care of. Let's take some melee damage. Let's get some get another javelin in here. I'll take the wings. Actually, no. I don't really need the speed since I'm not really moving around, and 30 range isn't really worth 143 in my book. I'll take the injection. Blazemander. Yeah, why not? That opens up a few options. But I do want the Corrupted Shard and the Broken Mouth first, though. And there's some elemental damage, so we'll do that. Do I need the dodge? No. But I will take the melee and the knockback. Speed is needed versus elites. Fair point. But I am not smart and don't think that far ahead. I do have, well, I only have 7 speed, so I will pick up some speed. Luckily, you can easily get some speed with level ups, so I think I took the Peacock, right? Oh, not this round. What I need is more attack speed. These javelins need to be flying. Just unlimited javelins. Just a constant barrage. It needs to look like that scene from that Jet Li movie where he gets all these arrows shot at him, and it's like, it just leaves an outline of his body in the wall. Don't remember what that movie was called. I watched it once and I was just like, eh. Well, speaking of speed, there we go. Alright, let's take the Frozen Heart, then the Blazemander. Lock in that lifesteal because I do need some sort of regen. And at this point, yeah, lifesteal is what it's going to do. Yeah, the first elite is where the soldier usually starts to struggle. Well, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, no, it's a little hard. The stutter stepping helps a little bit, but yeah, eventually you do need to just, like, run. Unless you get, who am I thinking of? Which elite? It's not the barnacle or the jellyfish elite. The jellyfish elite is not bad. Probably would be a good elite to have first. Because he moves pretty slow. So you can easily get away from him. And then, yeah, he just sits in the middle, and you just sit there, and he'll shoot to your side, and you just stand there and just pick away at him. The Centurion is always free. Okay. I'm trying to remember which one the Centurion is. I can never remember. He's the one that just kind of just floats at you, I believe. Definitely taking the injection, taking the 6 melee. Oh, you know what? Let's just grab just a little bit more speed. 22 speed, I think, should be enough. All right, javelin, boxing glove, and bat. We'll take the fin. That's even more speed. I lost my luck though, so I need the lost duck. I need the treat. Wait, I have the Peggy Bank. God damn it! Take the whetstone. Screw the penguin. There's definitely nicer elites for Soldier on the Abyss. Yeah. I'd say the one I call the Jobber, but I don't think you ever watch my streams. I do watch them every now and again. I haven't seen you. I haven't. Usually, though, I'm usually doing stuff while I'm watching streams, so I don't talk a lot. I'm not a big talker in streams. I'm not gonna lie. I'm more of a vocal talker, not a typer. Which really sucks, to be fair. I mean, I need to be better at that. So I do apologize. But I'm trying to be better. The Jobber. I'm trying to guess which one that would be. I don't know. That was a good wave 10, though. The handcuffs. Nope, not capping my HP yet. I will take some armor, though. There's another javelin. There's pickup range. I don't have the loot worm. We'll definitely take the blaze, take the whetstone, and get a free roll. Lock in the javelin, lock in the dangerous buggy. Let's go to wave 11. The one I call Jabber is the Centurion, because no matter who I am using, they just aren't a threat. Ah, makes sense. Yeah, the Centurion, I'm pretty sure I know which one you're talking about. He is very easy. He's just like, hey, let me just slowly walk at you. It's just like, okay. And he's like, oh, wait, I'm going to slash at you. And it's like, okay. And then he slashes to your sides. And you're like, okay. And he's like, okay, now I'm going to charge at you really, really slowly. Okay. I treat them like the large Dark Souls boss and stay 3 pixels away from them. That's how you get the big. That's how you get the big damage. And then you run around the back and you stab them, and you get the special animation, and then it's all fun. That'd be, well, no. I was gonna say I don't think you could do an item like that in Brotato because I don't think there is any like. You don't have anybody's backs in Brotato. Let's see. What do I want? Attack speed or damage? I'm gonna take some damage because there's my attack speed. Javelin, take that. Let's just free reroll, see if I can lock anything in. Nope, we'll go to wave 12. Nah, big bosses struggle to attack with their legs. Fair point. So here, yeah, this is, oh my god, he hit me and I almost died. Yeah, this is the enemy that I thought would be a good first defeat. Because you can just sit here and you just pick him off and he will not hit you. Because he always shoots to your sides. Soldier, probably the easiest to lead in my book. Just stand around. I'm trying not to stand around. I'm trying to make this a little entertaining by stutter stepping. Well, actually, I do want to try to get as many materials, but I think my pickup range is so much that I can just stand anywhere. Definitely take that lifesteal. Ooh, lucky coin. It's free. I'll take it. I'm going to lose my armor, but that just guarantees my crit. Let's see. Don't really need the lifesteal. I do have the crystal for attack speed. Damage might be nice. Or range. Damage or range? Let's do damage. Goldfish is always nice. So I'll take the... Do I have any I don't have any structures. Do I want to spend 158 for 10% attack speed? Not really. I don't really want the glass cannon because I don't have a lot of armor. You know what? I'm just going to save my money. I feel bad about that one, but I'm going to save my money. Yeah, now we're gonna start to make some big bucks with the piggy bank. Now you already got big damage, which is good. And I can't just sit around here. I need to get the fried. I need to get the rice though. Or what is it? Is it the fried rice? Yeah, fried rice. I can't remember what it's called. It's the HP regen rice. If I can get that, I'd be happy. 2 Blazemanders. Be amazing. Good. Well, no, spoons wouldn't. No, I wouldn't be able to switch to spoons at this point. Could. No, I have too much melee damage. Oh no, I have melee damage, so I could switch to spoons. Wouldn't make sense though. Not with that little range. I need a lot more range to be able to switch to spoons. I didn't get the tree. All right, riposte. Sure, why not? This is just two free melee damage. Let's try to get. Ooh, there's 6 melee damage. Yeah, 6 melee damage. Ooh, there's a rat and a broken mouth. Do I need the crit? The elemental is not bad. Range and engineering, no. The plant, no. Wheelbarrow, no. And I guess we'll lock in the Broken Mouth and the Goat Skull, because I do have extra crit. Actually, yeah, no, we'll lock it in. Why is the medical gun locked in? Did I lock it in? I don't. I must have accidentally hit that. I don't know. I don't know if it's my keyboard or if I'm just not paying attention, but I've done that quite a few times where I've accidentally locked in items. And I'm just like, why is this locked in? Wait, why is this here? Is it? Damn walrus. Ooh, this is getting scary. Nah, not so much. Oh. Come here. Come here, loot alien. Come here. Come here. There we go. All you had to do was just stay still, and we would have been fine. You did. So it's good. Yeah, maybe I'm. You know what? Maybe I'm switching to the medical gun. Take a free tardigrade. Axolotl. I'm half tempted just to mess around with it. I'd lose all my damage, but I'd gain a ton of armor. That would win you the run, just straight up. The Axolotl? Yeah. You know what? Let's take it. This is fun, because this is, this also switches from round to round, so let's take it. I have 1 damage now. I have 93 armor. I take 86% less damage. Well, I'm going to need some more damage, so let's do that. I have no idea why the med gun's locked in. I have no idea, but it was, so whatever. Take the Broken Mouth and Goat Skull. Don't need the blindfold for the crit. Campfire, sure. I'll take the campfire. That's some elemental damage from my fire. Minigun. Well, that would have been nice if I was using range damage, but I'm not. I will take a bat. There's another javelin. Let's get you in there. Sharp bullet. No, not gonna take sharp bullet. 93 armor is insane. It is absolutely is insane. You knew the med gun would be good with 93 armor. Yeah, see, there's my thinking ahead. Didn't think ahead about the speed. Thought ahead about the med turret. Let's see. I'll take the alien tongue. I'll take the whetstone. I'll take the community support. And lock in the melee glove. Don't have regen. And lock in that ugly tooth. Let's go to wave 15. Well, I'm going to head off. Good luck with the runs. Well, thanks for stopping by, Daybreak. I always like seeing you. Always like talking to you. It's good seeing you again. And like I said, I do watch your streams. I try to catch them every now and again. So I will try to be. I'll try to be more present in your streams when you're online. I'm trying to do that more and more. Usually when I get home, I tend to just watch TV for like an hour before I stream. Like I eat dinner and then like watch TV for an hour and like I just try to just relax before I come and like get into my high energy mode. Which, to be fair, streaming also gives me a lot of energy because I am a bit of an extrovert, which is weird. Sharp bullet is useless once you are past the horde wave most of the time, yeah. Plus, the javelins already give you a ton of piercing, so you don't really need them too much. I mean, the purple javelins have 4 piercing. Lens does nothing, so we'll lose it. We'll take that damage, because I do need the damage. Let's see, Axolotl, did anything flip? Nope, still damage and armor is switched. I mean, now I can take the glass cannon, so we're definitely going to do that. Still flip the damage and the armor. Alright, coffee, ugly tooth, and boxing glove. Let's lock in these javelins. Let's lock in that armor and that dodge. And let's go to wave 16. Ooh, that was my own little spasm, I'm not gonna lie. You know, you talked about your neck spasms and Xenon. I have my back spasms. Yeah, getting old is a pain. I'm not gonna lie. No, I'm not that old. I'm getting there, but I'm still pretty young. I'm a spry man for 72, not gonna lie. Ooh, still got my... You know what? I could take a triangle tower if that showed up. That wouldn't be bad. Ooh, snake. I will definitely take the snake. Let's see. Do I want some luck? No, not really. I think at this point I just want, what do I want? I'll take luck. Why not? Alright, taking the javelins, taking the leather vest. I did skip the metal. Don't really need it. Charcoal, lost duck. And, ooh, pumpkin. Pumpkin is perfect. Lock that pumpkin in. We're gonna lock the salt water. I don't have a lot of trees, but I will lock in that pocket factory. We'll go to wave 17. I do like the pocket factory. It feels like it's just a good item all around. No downsides to it. Outside of it, it's just expensive. Unless you don't want structures, then yeah, I can understand why you don't want it. Ooh, there's some bullets. Let's see, trees. There's some leeches. There's a loot alien. Ooh, oh, that's right. This is the round where you get a ton of curse. Make sure we're getting that. Wait, is it? Yeah, no, 17. No, that was 14. Well, at this point, curse doesn't really matter too much. Got a ton of damage, so it's not too bad. I'll take a free helmet. Snowball. I guess I will take it. It's not going to be very useful, but I'll do it. Definitely take the broken mouth. We'll take the helmet. All right, let's take everything I locked in. Fresh meat for the regen, and lock in the broken mouth, lock in the head injury, the missile, and you know what? We'll lock in the toxic sludge. Why not? Axolotl is still flipping my damage and armor. Let's see how we do against this elite. So, this still... I don't know what this guy is. He's like a... It's hard to... Like a dude within a monster. It's like, yeah, a baby inside of, like, got eaten by, like, a snake or something. Anyways, he's dead. That monster is dead, because it creeps me out. But he is one of the easier enemies, too. Axolotl only flips one time. I thought it changed multiple times. No, maybe, or did I just get lucky and get two of them in one run? No, can you get two of them? I'm sorry. No, it's unique, so no, I didn't get two of them. So how did, I must have been tripping that day. Something happened. Ooh, extra stomach. I'll take a free extra stomach. Not gonna do anything. Power generator we'll take. Oh, that's outside. Sorry. Heard some knocking. Yeah, for some reason, I thought it flipped multiple times. Guess I was wrong. I'm going to take a little range here, just to give me some range up. Take everything I locked in. Let's get the javelin in there. Let's get a little more health. I don't really need the goblet, but I'll lock it in just in case. Dock moth. That might not be bad. We'll lock in that head injury as well. Let's go to wave 19. Yeah, I can't remember. I had, like, a really stupid flip one time. I can't remember what I traded for what, but maybe it was, like, unlucky. I flipped all of my luck for, like, attack for damage or something. Or for, like, melee damage. And I was just like, well, this one's run. This run is run. And it was, like, it was really stupid, but it was so funny. Yeah, normally I don't I need to start taking the axolotl more. Because that is a fun item to take. It can definitely adds a layer of randomness. Alright, almost done. We got one more round to go. You know what? No baby squid, no pencil. One engineering for every permanent. Yeah, no. Not gonna do that. Let's just take some health. Just take everything. We're just gonna take everything. Ooh, a red javelin. We'll definitely take that. Take some armor and some dodge. No. Attack speed and range. Take some black belt, and I think that's all we're gonna get. Yep. All right, let's hopefully win. I don't know. I'm always a little pessimistic about this because it is one of those things where it's like, oh, this is gonna be an easy win, and then next thing I know, I've taken 5 hits in a row and I'm dead. This one, oh wow, 4 damage. I think we're fine. In fact, I could probably just stand here and let him just like tank. Wow, yeah, hold on. No, I can't not just stand there. He will kill me over time. I don't have enough lifesteal, unfortunately. Well, that was a good run. That was a good soldier fight. I'm not gonna lie. I have done that before. Yeah, there are some builds where you just stand there and just tank his hits, and you're just like, all right, I'm just gonna sit here and we'll do that, and it'll be good. Damn, that was a good. I'm glad I switched those javelins. Javelins was definitely javelins. I mean, to be fair, javelins are super good weapons, especially with that piercing that you get. I mean, you start with 2 and you end with 5, so you don't have to worry about taking sharp bullets or the eye patches. Bandana I may have taken, but because that's just a straight up. You get piercing for I think it's 10. Is it 10 or 25? 10 or 25 damage. But yeah, it's a good run. Got lots of pickup range. The cauldron was excellent too. That just extra damage. And then yeah, all that lifesteal is good. So, well, having a good run and then dying to 5 boss hits in quick succession. Oh, I've done that before. Yes. That is what you meant when you say you've done that before. Yeah, no, that I have plenty of evidence of me doing that. This is how Soldier usually goes. Kill first elite and the rest of the run should be smooth. Yep. I mean, to be fair, that's how a lot of the runs go for me, but it is what it is. I usually have trouble once I get past that like the 11, 12th range wave, and then usually I'm pretty good. Let me see, what time is it? It's 9:15, which means unfortunately I don't have time to do another run. It is unfortunate. I wish I could, but I have been ending a little bit earlier again, trying to just you know, get some things done at night before I have to go back to work, because I do usually have to get up pretty early to go to work, and I'm trying to get some more sleep. But I think we're going to end it there for tonight. It was good seeing you guys all again. This is fun. I'm definitely... I love Brotato. For sure, Soldier is just unique in that the Elite is the first enemy that really forces you to move, usually. Yep. Yeah, usually you just stand around until you really do have to move. What are we doing on our codex, by the way? So we gotten everything here. Have we taken every item? I think we have. There may be 1 or 2 items, like red items that I haven't taken. So yeah, I haven't taken that one. But, oh wow, I have gotten every other item. Weapons is probably what I haven't been able to get it. Yeah, I haven't taken the potato launcher. There's a cutlass. There's the hammer. And then, yeah, there's a couple of red items that I still need to get. But we've killed every monster, too. So, we're getting there. We're getting there pretty good. But we will get there. But, yep, that is unfortunately where I am going to end it tonight. So, everybody, it was good seeing you again. Cosmic, Xenon, Daybreak, Hawk, thanks for stopping by. It was good to see you. Case, it was good seeing you too. Welcome back. And you know what? Let's see who's online. I don't have a good raid target for you tonight, so think I'll just hold off on the raid, and I'll just end it there for tonight. So it was good seeing you. So this is Thursday, so no stream Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and I will be back on Sunday. So it was good seeing you, and I will talk to you guys later. So have a good one. Bye.